to something interesting.
Okay, so you told me a lot of stuff you wanted to be on the outside. What do you need on the inside?
I haven't figured that out yet.
That's why I'm
Maybe
here.
more pills.
Pills just, you and I both know it just keeps you from doing that.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
What happens when you really face AYLA? How scary is that?
It's pretty scary.
Why? How does AYLA scare you?
Because it's a lot of emotions that are like uncontrolled, I guess. I don't know, like when I think about myself, I just kind of like think about like myself like running in circles inside of my own head. Does that make any sense? Like you can't you can't like hold on to a feeling, you know, like kind of like inconsistent or whatever.
Do you not have
that
a
word would be.
place to channel this emotions and this running in circles?
I guess not. You know, I guess maybe I don't have like a passion for anything other than decorating my apartment, maybe. And maybe that's why I feel like I'm like trapped in something. And you know how they say that you're attracted to like, you know, like say like I would be attracted to someone that like my fatherly figure or whatever like that. Well, he like tells me, he's like, you remind me a lot of my mom because like when I talk to you or when I explain things, like I go into really vivid detail, and he was like, that's what a teacher does, you know, like that's how teachers explain things, is they go really into detail and they explain every little thing, you know. And he was like, I like that. He was like, if you didn't smoke so much weed, you should have been a teacher. And I was like, I don't know if I could deal with kids, but that'd be cool, you know. But his mom, like all of his family, they're all teachers, and I didn't even graduate.
So I see things not happening too much different than the other, except that now you have to make kind of your way on your own. I like this idea of you two getting a trailer.
You know what, I like it too, but unfortunately my mother is nowhere to be found, so I think she ran off with the money to get the trailer. So I don't think it's probably going to be happening. I don't know.
Her grandpa's
unless if my grandpa's willing to get it for me, and like that's really gonna happen, like oh god. Unfortunately, I'm not his drug addict child. I'm his drug addict grandchild, so therefore he's not obligated to buy me anything. Whatever. He's the one that gave birth to my stupid father.
So how upset and pissed off are you?
Pretty upset, but I don't know, you know, this medication just kind of like shuts off all my emotions.
Yeah,
so
but
like,
it's keeping you from expressing what you're really angry.
yeah, well,
You're really pissed off at people.
I'm like pissed off at my parents. Like they like fucked me over, man.
Okay.
Like,
And you're pissed off at your boyfriend, you're pissed off at your mom, you're pissed off at your grandfather. These people are really pissed, and the medicine is just sort of not let you experience that.
yeah, kind of. I guess because I think that if I experience it, I'll go crazy or I'll do something to myself. Like they kept asking me if I was suicidal, and I was like, come on, look at me, I'm hot. I'm hot. Why would I commit suicide? Like seriously, why would a pretty girl commit suicide? That doesn't make any sense. So,
But the pretty girl's been medicated.
yeah.
Pretty girl's not allowed to have her real feelings.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know, maybe I can't handle my real feelings.
If I was to tell you that the true meaning of life was that everybody suffers,
I would say
and
I
that
can
it's how we
understand
deal
that.
with our suffering is how we get through life.
I guess I can understand that, but it just sucks because I never like had that time of peace. You know what I mean? Like Like normally when you're like, normally kids have that time when they're kids, you know, like their parents take care of them and they have no worries. They have nothing to worry about, you know? And like maybe
My little kid had nothing to worry about, but he was a worrier. There wasn't any way to stop him.
yeah, but maybe I don't know, maybe I'm just searching for that one time where I don't have anything to worry about, you know?
You could do that right now.
I think that's what I'm kind of doing. I think that's why I just randomly called into work and just gave up and told my boyfriend of 2 years that we're done and I needed space, and I started seeing some random guy.
You need to find some peace.
Yeah, I guess. Well, what do I do to find it?
It's easy and it's hard at the same time.
I'm trying. It doesn't seem to be working.
People find it that there's the one thing we all hold in common as human beings: we all breathe.
That's true. I breathe.
And it's watching your breath brings a calmness. If you would sit down and for a few seconds each day just count your breaths in and count your breaths out, suddenly your mind becomes focused and your breath becomes focused, and suddenly peace is right there because you're in the moment. And the moment can only be happening when you're at peace. So
I'm gonna try that.
this was the last time I saw Ayla. Later, I heard she was a mother. And then, still later, Lexi told me she had died from a heroin overdose. And her body was discovered 8 hours later.